Hi, I'm here with Jamie Smith, and he's going to answer one of your questions that you submitted last week on Facebook. Jamie, are there one or two things you would like to see the new Calvinist movement in North America learn from the growing Pentecostal movement in the non-Western world? How might they influence one another for the better?
Yeah, it's a great question. This year I also published a book on Pentecostalism, so I'm really sympathetic to this concern. I think, first of all, Reformed Christianity in the global South and in the majority world is charismatic Christianity. So I think one of the things that would be good is just for those North American Christians who describe themselves as Reformed and Calvinist to just look at what faith looks like for our global brothers and sisters. And I think one of the things that we would learn is that it's a much more holistic understanding of the practice of Christianity. Reformed theology and worship in North America tends to be a bit kind of heady, sort of talking head, brain on a stick, sort of pictures of worship where you go in and you get your 45-minute sermon lecture and get the right ideas in your head. Whereas I think global Reformed Christianity is more holistic because it appreciates that worship involves the whole body. And that to me is a very good Reformed principle, right? That God is Lord of all things and that God has made us good embodied creatures and that should be reflected in our worship. So I think one of the things that we could learn from global Pentecostalism and charismatic Christianity is actually to remember the holism that's part and parcel of Reformed theology and maybe have a more consistent expression of that in North American Reformed circles.
Great, thank you very much, and thanks for submitting.